And hello there everyone, and welcome back to more of the Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. I am BogMod, and we're plotting, scheming, preparing to meddle as teenagers only can, and save our friend from being his obviously politically motivated arrest. They just wanted him because his father's an imperial governor and a key figure in the reformist faction. When a hostage, they could have an advantage in future negotiations. That does seem to be the most plausible explanation. They wouldn't hurt him or anything, though, would they? I wouldn't be so sure. Tensions are high on both sides. Worst case scenario, they might use the threat of violence if they wanted to. That's awful. This may well fall under the scope of our field study, though. Maybe risky, but how about we try and do something with this situation ourselves? I think we should. We can't just abandon him. I'm in. Thank you both. I think our best bet here is to track down Eustace. There's no way he could possibly have been in favor of arresting Machias. Does I agree? I know it's Machias, but I keep pronouncing Machias. Machias. This had to have been a decision made by Duke Albert himself, but Eustace is locked up at home. Maybe his brother would help us. Rufus? He did have a pleasant demeanor when speaking with Machias yesterday, so he just might. He's been to take care of the capital. There's no telling when he'll be back from that. So I don't think we can count him, unfortunately. Got it. We have to break him out ourselves. Fee? It's a little excessive. Think about it. We have a perfect chance to bust him out while we still at the guardhouse. By the time of the fort, we lose that chance, and we won't get another. I can't argue with that, at least. Or let's give it a try. Okay, if you're sure. Keep be as covert as possible, though. If we get caught, it has to be after Mac is out safely. Because before that, there's no way we can talk our way out of this. But the charges against them are obviously false. But safely, they'll be very limited in what they can do to retaliate. And the provincial army isn't going to want to do anything that will hurt their image either. If we can manage to get out of Berehard, we'll be more or less home free. So, no smoke grenades then. Smoke grenades? You don't carry those around with you, do you? What fair maiden doesn't? To be fair to Fee, it's one of her moves. I don't even know where to begin listing what's wrong with that statement. Hey, Master. What are the march of the underground waterway like these days? Oh, he's clearly saying that. I don't recognize the face. But he's clearly saying that just to give the characters right now a chance to overhear and put an idea in their brains. What a manipulator. They're much so you want us down there, huh? Guessing the place is probably crying with them again by now. Sure, no going down to check. Pretty obvious that the provincial army's got no interest in taking care of them. How can they even sleep at night, knowing their beautiful city's got nasty monsters crawling underneath it? Got to take care of myself if someone put a request in. If you hear anything of the sort, I'll send a message over to Legram and let you know. Maybe he's a bracer. Should make you some good scratch. Cheers to that, Master. Alright, I better get going. Looking forward to stopping by for another of your espressos sometime. Sure, I'll see if you can. I'll see you on the way back if you can make it. Huh? Don't see many dressed like that around here. Some fancy red uniforms. You guys students or something? Oh, yes, sir, we are. From Thor's Military Academy in Trista. Sent here on for a field study as part of our curriculum. Thor's, huh? Pretty fancy place, ain't it? No idea what they've got you doing on your field study, but good luck. It's a pretty nice city. It's not that fair share of problems. Excuse me. Do you know what that blonde-haired man who just left? Oh, Toval. I don't recognize the name. But he is a bracer. I got that right. A bracer? Huh. I haven't seen a bracer in a long time. There just aren't that many around anymore. Yeah, I used to be a guild branch here in Berehard. Closed for a couple years now. Just comes up by train from the Legram branch every so often. Really? Saying something about monsters in an underground waterway. Oh yeah, huge network of waterways beneath the city. Been there for a long, long time now. Chock full of monsters. If this guild still had a branch here, the bracer would clear them out. But nowadays, nobody goes near it. Waterways just sort of stagnating under the provincial army's control. Because they're too proud to trouble themselves with fighting monsters, of course. Which ground does the waterway cover? All the way from the east side of the city to the west. To somewhere under the Noble District. Well, that's exactly what we needed. It goes under the Duke's mansion, but that's probably just one of those urban legends. Yep, that is conveniently exactly what we wanted to hear. Well, that was a well-timed clue. Yeah, an underground waterway built in the Middle Ages that extends all the way to the Noble District. It's almost too perfect. Seems likely it's connected to the Provincial Army's guard house where Machias is being held too. The guardhouse itself was probably built in the Middle Ages. That's sort of set to reason. Or are we maybe able to rescue him without being discovered? Alright, let's give it a shot. Entrance accessible to the town, if the bracer are able to get inside to exterminate it. There's the whole road between the Noble District and Station Street. Excuse me, ladies. Now, if and I recall... no, there was no path over here. Oops. What if I go down here?
Ooh, this looks like a good spot.
I went fishing over here already, didn't I? Yes, I did. So I have to go to the other side. Which I'll have to go over here. Oh, it's open. The entrance to the underground waterway. I can feel a breeze from inside. Pretty spacious. Can we unlock it? Probably not going to draw my sword in the middle of the city. Have a try. Hairpin. Gonna pick it. I have no idea if it'll actually work, but it's worth a shot, right? Yeah, people don't just happen to work hairpins and open things. Aha! She is a witch! I knew it. Wow. That's really impressive. I remember reading how to do it in a mystery novel once. I'm so glad it actually worked. That's an awfully convenient excuse. Oh? Nice job, Emma. We should be able to get inside now. Let's get all our things in order, then head on in and pray no one sees us. Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to save right here. Just in case. Waterway 2. Alright. Seems like this works. This is quite the spacious sewer system. Fully functioning lights. Yeah, that's not bad. This waterway is actually quite pretty. Expecting the verdant city to be beautiful, never dawned on me the same might be true of its underground. There are tricky monsters here too, though. Head west. Find a way inside so we can rest our Machias. Take a nap. Alright.
Now's our chance. Let's get him. My turn.
I think that guy looks kind of cute. It's a platinum bug. I guess I'm going to team up with Thief.
Okay. It's my turn.
Detector.
Analyzing the enemy's vitals. All complete.
An arthropod with a carapace as hard as stone. Secretes a highly unpleasant smelling fluid, making enemies faint. Coarse rock salt, chitinous shell. Weak to water. Level 19 enemy.
Here we go. Go.
Broken. Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
Aw, I was hoping her AoE element would actually... Aw,
Okay.
then she missed. I was really hoping her AoE element would get one of them. But it didn't. The bad smell.
Go.
Oh! Disappointing.
My turn. Got it.
Got it.
Okay. Here.
I've only got 3 people.
My turn.
Boo. The booze.
Got it.
Got it.
Okay. Yeah.
There we are.
Let's keep going.
We got nothing there, but I see some chests. It's quite the fancy waterway. A smoke. Yeah. Hello?
Now's our chance. Let's
What do we
get
got here? I don't know what they are. They are jewel rats.
I'll handle it. It's my turn. Analyzing the
Detector.
enemy's vitals. All complete.
A quick-witted rat with horns as hard as jewels. Your response attack. It has new material and chitinous shells.
Now.
Got it. Go.
Oh,
Broken.
we are wrecking these monsters.
My turn.
My turn.
Goodbye, little
That's
monsters.
that. Let's keep moving.
Hey, level 21 for Reen.
Great.
Yes, more power, more speed. Excellent. Is the ram powder? Hello. There we are, just what we needed.
Just the kind of thing you'd expect in an old ruin like this.
Yeah, is.
Do you think it's powered by the water flowing through here?
Maybe. All I know is it's conveniently useful to me. So, here we are. Well, let's orient this north to south properly. Burhead Central Plaza. Ooh, I want to go out there. Because that's where that chest is going to be, right? Some chests over there and a new kind of monster.
Now's our chance. Let's
Flying
get 'em.
kitties!
My turn.
But the bad kind. It's a white feline. I guess it's white-ish.
I'll handle it. It's my turn. Analyzing the enemy's vitals. I've got it.
Is subspecies of flying feline with white fur, once raised as a pet by a noble, was abandoned and turned feral. Oh, poor little kitty.
Okay.
Now that's why you should never abandon your
Target
kitties.
locked.
My turn.
Okay.
Here we go.
Kill the big one.
Okay.
Aw. Double kitty kick.
My turn.
Eh.
Go.
Yeah. My turn.
There we are. Easily done.
Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
Decent experience, though. I'm not objecting to that.
I certainly didn't expect to encounter the three of you down here.
Usis, what are you doing down here?
What?
Is that...
Usis?
I'm so glad you're safe.
Of course I am. Though I can't say I was expecting to be placed under house arrest the moment I returned to the mansion.
Yeah, that was probably a bit of a surprise.
So that's what happened.
You know what's going on?
Unfortunately, arresting the Imperial Governor's son under a false charge in order to keep the reformist faction under control. I find it hard to believe my father would attempt something so brazen.
Yeah, that seems like it's just asking for a fight.
He didn't have any intention of talking to me. Not the slightest inclination. This was all planned from the start.
Oh, that's terrible.
Usis.
Enough about me. Thanks to my brother, I'm familiar with the general layout of this waterway. I'll lead us to the guardhouse. Let's get moving.
You're actually...
You were planning on saving him even if you had to do it alone, weren't you?
Nothing like last month's field study.
Don't get the wrong idea. I just can't condone my father's actions. Besides, he's no doubt huddled up, crying and lonely in the corner of his cell right now. It's worth rescuing him just to see that.
That's the Usis I know.
All right, let's get moving.
Yay! Ooh, Crystal Saber S-Craft. Handy, and I've got 3 S-Crafts in the group.
The entrance to the guardhouse is to the west. We should hurry.
Yeah. We'll hurry. Sort of. Kind of. Maybe. I go up this way. Oh, that's probably the way he came in. I'm gonna guess. Some time, Sepith.
The advantage is ours. Let's finish him. Okay.
Kill the critters! Oh,
My
they're
turn.
those kinds of critters. Earth magic and wind magic, apparently.
Arcus, activate.
Very well.
Let's link you and Emma.
Okay.
Detector!
Analyzing the enemy's vitals. All complete.
Oh, fire will do nothing. That makes me sad. Okay. Wind looks more than efficient, though. Alright.
I'll handle it. Here we go. Yeah.
Ooh, well done.
Go!
Well, I got Demon Scythe. Sure, you know what? Let's give it a try.
My turn.
My turn.
I want to see what it looks like anyways.
Okay,
Nifty.
it's safe for now.
Making progress.
Yay for levels. Yay, your speed is oh so desperately needs to be
Oh, that's a
raised.
beautiful looking treasure chest.
La Crest. Well, actually, I think that'll be useful. If that is what I think it is. Increase odds, and it gives me the breath effect. Earth Bell. Have his left using Earth Arts. Not bad. Law Crest. Plus 25% defense. There we are. That's not so bad at all. There's Strike. You know what? Let's do Earthlance. Airstrike. Yeah, we can... Oh, no, I can't. I can't. You need that one. Wait a minute. Wait. Just had a thought. A brilliant, brilliant idea just came to me, which I will exploit in a moment. I think if I go back to the charging heal point, I can use that to boost my my gear. Ooh, Tira. Handy. So let's do that. So I gotta run this way. Sorry, Kitty. I'll deal with you in a moment. I just want to deal with this other thing first. There we are. Rest. Damn, it's only a rest thing. Wait, hold on. If I can leave here, that could solve my problem. Alright, then fine. Let's give you La Crest, because bonus defense is really useful. And I expect there'll be some kind of boss fight at some point in this little adventure.
Advantage is ours. Okay.
All the more importantly, that I have defensive
My
options
turn.
for them.
Okay. Yeah.
My turn.
I'll handle it.
Go!
My turn.
Goodbye.
What a waste of time. Let's go.
Hey! She leveled up.
Done.
Oh, her speed keeps rising. She'll be so speedy. Huh? What's this way?
Why is this ladder so long?
Don't worry.
Is it harder to climb ladders when you've got a big chest?
Fee,
Oh, this is a good question. Is it?
we'll have to fight our way through. Okay.
I'll handle it.
Alright, let's do... You know what? Let's do your sofa dance. All of them but one? This works for me.
I'll handle this.
My turn.
Yeah.
Go! Sit!
Okay.
Shouldn't be hard. I think this will probably be the last bit we do for today's
My turn.
episode. So of course, thank you for watching. And, what do you think? Do you think a big chest would make it hard to climb a ladder?
See? We make a great team.
Yeah, do make a good team. Invigorate. Well, I should check out what Invigorate does, and then we'll call it to an end. Yeah. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. There it is, Invigorate. It restores CP by attacking, and it gives you the Impassion ability. Well, let's just find out what Impassion does. Restores 20 CP for 4 turns. Not bad. Alright, but yeah, we're going to call it here. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you all soon for more as we go to save Machias.